The gods were with Gukesh because he managed to achieve something which many people thought would be impossible. But it is the culmination of a journey that has ensured Gukesh has become the youngest world chess champion in history. 18 of them were there. Gukesh now is in one of the most elite lists when you have to look at it. Mikhail Tal, Boris Spassky, Anatoly Karpov, Garry Kasparov, Capablanca, Viswanathan Anand, Magnus Carlsen. You want the list? There is Gukesh, an 18-year-old joining the summit of greats. When he got the World Chess Championship, the emotions just flowed out because he knew how hard he had worked for in order to get to where it was. Now, when he came for the post-match press conference, every match there is a press conference that is there. The first question, obviously, Gukesh now joins Viswanathan Anand as the second Indian to become a world champion. On Viswanathan Anand, Gukesh gave a very classy response. He stated, "Vishy sir was never officially part of the team, but we all know that he was supporting me. He attended one of the training camps, but also helped remotely for a few sessions." Viswanathan Anand is the godfather of Indian chess. Let us make no bones about it. When you have to look at the legacy that Magnus Carlsen and Viswanathan Anand has, Viswanathan Anand trumps him because after Magnus Carlsen, who might be the next world champion from Norway? There is Aryan Tari to a certain extent, but he's not where he's supposed to be. Gukesh, Pragnananda, Vidit Gujarati, all of them, and even if you look at it, Nihal Sarin, Leon Mendonça, all of them have the license to dream because of Gukesh and because of Viswanathan Anand. Now, Viswanathan Anand laid the base for it, and it was obvious. Westbridge Anand Chess Academy, the big role that he had in Gukesh's development. He is part of WACA, by the way. Westbridge Anand Chess Academy has ensured that you can produce champions, and that is why now Gukesh is in one of them. Veramal University and Westbridge Anand Chess Academy now have a very proud alumni. But everybody asked him about that move, Rook F2. When that happened, Gukesh was absolutely stunned because he was also planning something similar on those lines to prolong the position, but it didn't happen. Gukesh, when he played Rook F2, I initially did not realize it. When I realized it, it was the best moment of my life. Truly a eureka moment came up because it is very difficult for grandmasters to analyze a particular position when the solution is right in front of you. Remember, Jan Nepomniachtchi was in a checkmate position against Ding Liren. He blundered it and Ding Liren came back in spectacular fashion. Gukesh did not blunder. And because of that, he managed to catch on to that inaccuracy that Ding had, and because of it, he blundered and Gukesh capitalized on it like how a tiger would. And yes, Tiger from Madras was always Vishy Anand. The Tiger Part 2 from Chennai is also D. Gukesh. But D. Gukesh has broken a long spell. India did not have a world chess champion for 12 years. Viswanathan Anand's reign was there from 2007 until 2013, 6 years. Yes, you can also count the 2000 FIDE championship, but remember that was disputed. 6 years later and 12 years of dominance by Magnus Carlsen and then Ding Liren, finally Gukesh has gotten it. He did admit in the press conference, when Magnus won, I thought I really want to be the one to bring back the title to India. He had that dream. It was gut-wrenching. It was the end of an era when Magnus Carlsen decimated Viswanathan Anand in Chennai. Then he tried in 2014 yet again, but he couldn't capitalize. Then came the Carlsen era. Carlsen withdrew, and because of that, Ding came back. Ding won the championship. But then 1 year later, Gukesh is the world chess champion, and he's achieved it in one of the most spectacular ways possible. But classy as Gukesh is, the respect that he has for his opponents is simply magnificent. When Carlsen was raising questions about him, Gukesh gave a very classy response. When asked about Ding, did he underestimate him? Gukesh said, no way. We all know who Ding Liren is. He has been one of the best players in history for several years. For me, he is the real world champion. That is class and grace that is showing from Gukesh at this point in time, because he acknowledges the contributions of Ding Liren. No one took Ding Liren very, very lightly. We at Sports Today definitely were not taking him lightly, because we knew that if he turns his A game on, he can be unstoppable, like what we saw in game number 12. 14 games, 1 year of intense turmoil, and on December 12, 2024, Gukesh has achieved his providence, his destiny. World champion at the age of 18, beating Ding Liren in what was a titanic tussle. He matches Anand in a way, because in 2010 Sofia, Anand won the last game with black pieces against Vasilin Topalov. Here he has done it against Ding Liren. So this is simply stunning. Congratulations indeed to D. Gukesh. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.